Why nothing feels special anymore. Today we are going to talk about very different topic that I mainly talk about. But I just wanted to share this kind of thoughts with you. So all we live like it is going to improve your life. So listen carefully, it's like very interesting. Why nothing feels special anymore? It's like you get it when you were a child, when you were in your childhood. You felt better. Every single day had its own kind of tastes, own kind of smell. Every day had different story. Every day was interesting. You were excited. You wanted to feel it. You almost had energy. You like jumped out of the bed to do something because maybe your friends came, maybe your parents took you somewhere, maybe you have done something on your own, maybe it was something very stressful, but then you did it. You get it. Now you start to have some memories from your childhood. You feel good about it because those were good days. We all like have this. Of course, there were some days in the childhood that were not good. You remember them very badly. Everybody has this, like kind of traumas or bad moments, bad experiences. But most of the childhood was like very pure because it was very present. And now, every single day, almost it feels like it's the same day. You've got all these problems, all this stress, all like insecurities, and you think about them daily, and days go on. They go on very fast. You notice that time passes very fast. You almost don't have even time to catch it. That's the feeling. And they don't feel special. Nothing's like feels special anymore. Why? I asked myself this question and I thought about it for a moment. I thought about it and what is taking this special feeling from the days that we have? What is it? Do you know what is it? It's what our moms were always telling us. It's that damn phone. It's this bullshit. It's like, why? Because the modern world is built on attention. Attention is like very powerful tool that very powerful people use to do whatever they want with us. Because if you grab somebody's attention, persons, groups, communities, countries, you can rule them because you give them information. You basically input the information or whatever you want to input into them and they listen. Some might not agree, but most of them hear it, see it, feel it, develop some thinking patterns. Attention is very powerful tool and it is used in our damn phones. You see, on the social media, everything is built on attention. The hooks when somebody is creating the video, everything has is like built on attention because everybody wants to grab the attention to get most of, I don't know, views, this and that and that. Everybody wants it. And somebody has the control of it, you know? And while you are being like over, everybody wants to grab you because like you are a customer, yeah? As I'm watching the phone, everybody wants to grab me, grab my attention. Oh, look at this, the new product. And look at this, what this guy did. And another video is like, oh, look at what I have. I am the man. While some of the videos that you can see, that you will see on the internet, on social media, whatever, some are useful, just like maybe this one, because I create content like to educate you, to give you some knowledge about some topics. While the rest of the content is like, it's bullshit. It's making you insecure. It's people like flexing. You don't have it. Oh, look what I have. Like, it might be good in some percentage because it might motivate you to do the work. But on the other side, it's like very, very bad for your soul because it takes this special feeling from the world, because then you are constantly in your thoughts, not in you. In your thoughts, you are constantly in your brain overthinking every single decision that you do throughout the day. That's what taking the specialness from the days. But also, it's the second thing. 2 days ago, after school, I went with my friend to just cook steaks because like we have it like sometimes we go to each other's houses or like plots and we cook steaks, you know, just to eat it and spend a good time. We just marinated it and we are going to ride in the forest. Now let me tell you, it was a very cold day. It's like below 0 degrees Celsius. So it's like snowing. All the street is covered in ice, in snow. It was like very beautiful because it's a winter time. It's a very cold time of the year. And he suggested, okay, let's go for the bikes while the steaks marinate. Let's do something. We dressed warm and we just flew out of the house without any purpose, without any point that we need to get to. We just decided, let's go to the park. Let's go to the nearest forest. Without purpose, not to do anything. We didn't do anything crazy. We didn't do anything super special. We just went to the most casual forest, like very nearby his house. On the bikes. Nobody was outside even. It was like in the afternoon. So it was still kind of light. Sorry. And why am I talking about it? Because we went there and we just rode our bikes, doing some drifts, doing like casual shit. We started walking somewhere without purpose. We didn't have any goal to this, like going out. That's what most people miss. That's what we miss every day. Doing something so casual that it almost feels boring. Doing shit without purpose. We didn't ride our bikes to the point B to grab something from the shop, to do something, to help somebody or to visit somebody, to ride somewhere because we need to be there. No, without purpose, we just, okay, let's go to ride bikes. And we just did it. Then after going back, we just prepared coffee and sat on the terrace. Like, you know, it's outside of his house. There is like a big table with chairs, and we just sat outside with the cup of coffee like this, and just without phones or anything, we just sat down and enjoyed the weather and enjoyed the normal conversations. We talked about some interesting shit that happened in our lives, about very interesting topics. Are we doing this really and daily? Because when I was like, we went for the bikes, we didn't use our phones really that much, apart from maybe doing some few photos. And speaking, having deep conversations, not how are you, oh, school, work, and oh, I have this problem and this. No, normal conversations about stuff that interests us. You really enjoy these feelings, and these things make the days special. Even when it's so casual, even when it's so boring, it gives you this taste again that, oh, you suddenly feel alive because you're doing the human normal things that you are not mostly doing throughout casual days, casual weekday, you know? It was like, I tell you, it was a random Tuesday. We didn't have any purpose to going somewhere. Now you might say, oh, but I got a lot of work, a lot of this. But what are you doing when you go back from work, from school, from training that you do? Because if you're watching this channel, you maybe you should train, because it's like I preach it always. And apart from doing good habits, what are you doing? Because we tend to live in lives of going from point A to point B, constantly in our heads, thinking about this, what happened yesterday, what will go in 3 days. You have a very important meeting. Well, yes, you should worry about it. You should also have the time to like revise what happened, to just sit there with your own brain, with your close family member, with your friend. You should take care of relationships, because life is not just going from point A to point B. We often forget about it. We often forget about being human. We just want to perform like machines. I find myself, especially in this kind of thing, like I wake up and I have like a massive list of things that I need to do, some micro tasks that I need to have them done by the end of the day. Sometimes 2 trainings a day, eating clean foods, taking care of my sleep schedule, going out and like basically doing something with friends, school, learning, making videos like this, taking care of the household, because also about this, taking care of my car. I often forget even to drive my car, to like, not often, but that's the place where I love it, because I love cars. I love driving cars. I love doing stupid shit with it. So I often go with my car and without purpose just drive. And it gives me this freedom. But we often forget, maybe you don't have a car, it's no problem. But we often forget what the life is about. Because what life is about, we don't know. I don't fucking know. Everybody seems like they know what the life is about, but nobody really does. Oh, your parents might say, oh, it's to get a good work and a good home. What? And what does it give you? Life, I only think what life can be about is to live good, experience it fully, the bad shit, the good shit, and experience it fully and be human while in the process of living life. To be good, to help others, to always be the kind of person, yeah, like you are person in everybody's life, and you serve some purpose in everybody's life. To one person you might be the bad character, the villain. To one person you might be like best friend, good family member, the guy who always makes you laugh. For others, like you might be just casual person that, okay, it's like he's here, but they don't think about you even. Life is to experience. And we don't want to experience just something that feels so numb. We want to experience life just as we were children. It was when we were back then, we were present in the moment, because we didn't have phones, especially kids my age and older, of course. We didn't have much phones growing up. I think I had my first phone like when I was 13 maybe, and I had a phone with like the keyboard. It was very old. You could only call, play Snake, and maybe write text messages, and that's it. And after some time, yeah, I had phone, like the mobile phones. But when I was growing up, I had no phone. It was just friends, the adventures that we could do. It's like, yeah, I get it. When you were a kid, you didn't know much of the world, you didn't have much worries, but you can still get the same feeling from the childhood, that you experience something so casual that you enjoy it. Every day that I wake up, I go here to my balcony and I stand there for a minute. Firstly, to get some sun, to get some light, outside light, to set my circadian rhythm. I talk about it in my videos, so also you are free to check it out. And also, I just stand there to enjoy, like, okay, it's winter time, like this fresh air, I breathe it in. I relax in the morning. It's just so refreshing because the cold air hits your face. It's kind of uncomfortable, but it's a good feeling to feel alive. You wake up and wow. And some and you might it's so boring, like you're standing on the fucking balcony doing nothing. Doing basically nothing. But it's so amazing because I especially when I go to the mountains with my friends, it was like 1 month ago. I I planned the trip to the Karkonosze Mountains in Poland because I live in Poland, and I planned the trip. I love going in the mountains. My dad, he got me. He made me addicted to like basically hiking, doing some crazy shit. He taught me a lot of things, which I am very grateful for. But then I wanted to plan some trip on my own, you know. So I invited not not really like quite a few friends, my best friends, some good friends from school, and my brother. We went there, and we went through a shit ton of problems, of like very hard situations that we were almost very close to dying. By the way, we were like 5 meters from the massive cliff that was 300 meters down, and it was pure dark, pure 100 kilometers an hour wind from the side of us, so it was making us in the direction of this cliff. And in these moments, we realized that's what life is meant to be about. It's about hard moments, it's about companionship that you have along your journey in life. It's about casual moments because somebody might say, but why are you doing this? Why are you doing, don't you like to sit at home in the comfortable, cozy bed? It's warm inside. No, I want to experience it fully. I want also to lay in the cozy bed, but after I do some crazy shit. And after going back to the city, after seeing all the beautiful views, all the wintertime in the mountains, everybody felt so much better. Everybody had this kind of reset made in their brain, in their bodies, that you appreciate everything more. The cold shower, not the the hot shower that you take in your home makes you so warm. On the opposite side, you remember when you were fucking freezing at almost 2000 meters in the mountains with no humanity around, with the nearest 10 kilometers, with nobody to call. You couldn't even take your hands out of pockets because it was so cold. Your feet were drowning in water that was slowly freezing. All the kind of clothes that were supposed to keep you dry from water were not water resistant because it was the 100, almost, I think it was even over 100 kilometers an hour wind that was blowing like fucking crazy. And that moment, it gave us like this perspective when we came back to the city, that it's so good, like you appreciate all the small things. The food tastes better, the sleep is so much deeper, you sleep better, you wake up fully refreshed. The conversation that you have is all like more enjoyable. You appreciate the public communication that is fucking shit in our city. You appreciate it because somebody built it. That's what makes life special. It's these little moments. It's the little things that you appreciate. It's not always about the shiny objects that you have. While yes, it's good to have like a goal, a big goal that you slowly strive and go into and that you're trying to achieve. It's great. I think every man should have a purpose of achieving something that they love, that they seek, and they do it because that's what gives happiness. At least I think the pursuit of some goal, that's what gives you happiness. Even not achieving it, but the process that you go through, that's what makes you happy because you have this mission. And in all masculine hearts, in all masculine blood, as we are men, we should achieve this goal. And Like you appreciated everything so much because you were more present, because we were almost not using our phones there. We were just having conversations, laughing at stupid jokes, doing hard shit. That's what life is meant to be. To do stupid shit, to, yes, work, but to enjoy the little moments that might seem so casual. Everything now has to be extravagant. Everything now has to feel special. You know why? You know why? It's because of this damn phone. Because it sets you like this range from where the fun begins. That's why all of your day it's so like it's like numb, it's like not special. Because you don't appreciate it because of the damn phone that gave you this dopamine range that from which one you're like, here is the day you do casual shit, and you get the phone, and at this range, it's like the dopamine from the phone. It's like flashy images, crazy stories, crazy things that you see. Below this, it's like casual life, conversation, everything. That's why it feels so numb, because it does not cross this border of like fun dopamine. So reduce your phone time. Reduce how much you use your phone. I have my phone on the do not disturb 24/7. I don't care about notifications. If I need to see if somebody important texted me, I just have a few apps, communicators that I see if somebody wrote me something, and that's it. I try to reduce my screen time a lot. If you will see it, yes, it's sometimes I scroll. Everybody can scroll. Yes, I'm a human being. I tell you, but I try to reduce it as much as I can. I try to not use it before sleep. After I wake up, I don't use it. Apart from recording videos. Phone addiction consumed a lot of joy in our life. Not enjoying these little things is because of the phone. Because you don't enjoy it, because you have a set range where the fun begins. That's why you don't enjoy it. So, the action of the day. Try not to use your phone as much. Try to put like, I have this setting in my, I've got an iPhone. So I have this setting that when you tap your screen on your phone, it does not wake up the phone. Like the screen does not appear. I need to click it manually to like turn the phone like on, basically to make to show the screen, you know? And it kind of it makes me remember that why am I doing this? To not use it as much, because we are, it's like the auto program, it's the program in our brains. Our brains are very similar to computers, to like very, I don't know how to say it, but we are very programmed. Sometimes you notice yourself that you just open your phone, not even thinking about anything, and you just scroll back to like social media apps, to Instagram, to whatever. And then you close it, and the craziest thing is, after 10 seconds, you scroll somewhere, you don't know where to go, you open this shit again. That's why I have it, and I try to reduce it as much. I have almost all notifications from unimportant apps deleted, because it keeps your focus out of the way, you know. You are constantly looking for the next notification, for somebody to write you or whatever. No, it's bullshit. I prefer relationships in real life, not on the phone. I don't like texting, I don't like calling for other reasons than to meet up. It's the best way. Apart when maybe somebody lives far away, okay, maybe then. So, the task of the day, try not to use your phone as much. Try to enjoy the little things more. Have a cup of coffee with your friend. Outside, maybe on the balcony, maybe outside of the shop. Just sit there and enjoy the view. Even when it's nothing special, it's like the view that you see every day. Sit there and enjoy whatever that you are doing. Because you will not get this moment anymore in your life. Every single moment that you live right now is special. You will not watch the same video again with the same thought pattern. You will not do the same thing. That's why there is the saying, you don't go in the same river twice. Because the water flows and it's like the time. Time flows. You do something once and it has this special energy. You do something twice and it's not the same anymore. That's why enjoy every single moment as much as you can fully. That's why also meditation is great. I think that you should meditate daily at least like 5 minutes if you're a beginner. How to do meditation is very simple. You just sit down on your bed, maybe after you wake up, before you sleep, when you have free time, ditch your phone, sit there, straighten your body up, sit there, and breathe in and breathe out. Now, what are you going to do in the meditation? You close your eyes, you breathe in and you breathe out, you focus on the breathing, and naturally, after some time, you will refocus on some thoughts because your thoughts will appear automatically because your brain needs to fill the void because it cannot focus as much because of the social media. It's like basically recovering all the damage that the phone had done to your brain. To your brain. Your phone done the damage to your brain because now you lose focus very quickly. That's why kids nowadays, they cannot even focus for 1 minute. Whereas I do tasks that require me like half an hour of deep focus. I have my phone on do not disturb and on deep work mode. That no, not a single notification can come to my phone. And I just do the deep work. I have a coffee and that's it. Nobody disturbs me. Nothing disturbs me. I'm in a quiet room like this. And I record the video like this. Maybe I script something. I edit. I don't know. And the thoughts will arise in the meditation. It's important that you notice these thoughts. You acknowledge them. What I like to do is I like to visualize this thought as like the small cloud. You see it flowing around. When you notice it, that's good. You notice it and it just flows and then you refocus back on the breathing. That's what training your brain looks like because you have lost your focus. From the breathing, you lost your focus to some random bullshit thought. It might be so bullshit that you even wonder why did you think about it. It can be so random. And you notice this thought and you refocus. Okay, I was thinking about it. Now you refocus back on the breathing. So you breathe in and breathe out. And that's it. That's what meditation is about. Now set the timer to 5 minutes at least. If you have the time, try to find some time in the morning. The more you meditate, the better, because like it will give you more focus abilities and will repair more brain damage that you have from like basically sitting on your phone all day and watching reels or some bullshit, so short form content, and it will do a lot of good. That's what will make the meditation. Why am I saying this? Because meditation will give you more of the present life. You will learn to refocus back on being here and there, not in here and somewhere there. Because we tend to wander with our thoughts. We tend to wander with like overthinking about our decisions, with like thinking what will happen then, and then nobody fucking knows what will happen in the future. You might die today, so why do you overthink it? You should live fully. Do you want to die knowing that you have not lived your life fully? Oh, but in the future when I do this, I will be happy. No, you will not. Because you will not enjoy the little things. When I have this car, I will be happy. No, you will not. When I get the girl, I will be happy. No, you will not. Because you don't enjoy the small things. You don't enjoy what you have now. Everybody should enjoy what they have now and strive for more. That is a healthy relationship. Not when I have X, XIZ, then I will be happy. No, because it takes all the joy from life. You should enjoy the process, even if it is hard. When I go to the gym, when I do hard shit, when I don't want to wake up in the morning, I wake up and I do it and I enjoy it. Because somebody does not have the ability to do it. The kids in like very poor countries, in the third world countries, would swap in the blink of an eye. It's like a quote I heard from a famous guy. It's like they would switch immediately. They would not even think about it. They would switch their lives, sorry, with yours immediately, because they have some real shit problems. So I'm not saying that your problems are not important, but think about it. Are the problems that you had 1 or 2, 3 years ago are still there? If not, they were not really your problems. They were not that serious. So of course, you have problems, fix them, solve them. That's what we are here for. That's what men are here for. But enjoy them and don't worry as much about them, because you will have this confidence that, okay, you will fix them. I can do it. I will figure this shit out. And enjoy every single one of it. Because every single hard problem has the purpose in it to teach you something. It does not work the other way. Even if you, in this moment that you have the problem, you think that it does not make any sense, in the longer run, it will make sense. It will all be completed into one thing, and then you will realize that's why. That's why it happened. And that's why it took time for me to realize why it happened. And then you know how to avoid it, how to fix it, and how to move on. So that's what life is about. Now, I've got to go. Thank you so much for watching. Today, I will not leave a link to my community, because it's a different topic. But if you are interested, maybe I will. Let me lose it. If you are interested in the topics of the fitness, if you are interested in the topics of building your body so that you feel better about yourself, because there is no better feeling than building your body. It's something that you cannot buy. It's something that you appreciate every day, your hard work. That's what I'm talking about, the hard work. Because when you're training daily, it's not as sexy as you think it is. It's like hard grind that does not look good, and you don't see results immediately. But after some time, you see some results and you're proud of yourself. That's the good feeling. Even the smallest progress, you appreciate it, because it's your hard work and it teaches you patience. And that's what I show you. I show you how to train, how to keep your diet well, how to have healthy testosterone levels so that you feel like a young man again should, that you have clear thoughts in your brain, that you just conquer every day and every single thing that you do on the maximum level. If you want it, if you like it, if you like how I speak, what I preach, check it out. I think it's for you, especially if you have stayed to this moment. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. See you in the next one. Ciao.